Over the past few weeks, we have seen an outpouring of support for people in the Western Mountains. With all the damage across the region, recovery is going to take years. Now people can show their support with a new shirt, and it comes from a small business that came up with an idea and a design that's made in North Carolina. Hurricane Helene rolled across the mountains of western North Carolina like a tidal wave, cutting off power and communication. Maddie and Will Palmer live in Winston-Salem, but they couldn't get in touch with a friend and coworker in Weaverville.
The initial panic of we have no idea if they're okay or not. So, and then the powerlessness of we can't do anything to help, we can't go over there because again, everyone's trapped, you can't go in or out. And just honestly, it was a lot of frustration of we can't do anything.
Their coworker Lisa was okay. She and her family were able to temporarily move in with family out of state. But seeing the destruction, realizing the challenge that Lisa faced in trying to clean up and rebuild, gave the Palmers an idea. They could use Maddie's clothing brand, Miss Maddie May, to sell shirts, with the profits going to hurricane relief. They came up with a pair of designs that carry the message, Carolina Strong.
The forest was really important, just being that Western North Carolina is really similar to what that looks like. And then the sunset, it felt very happy.
Simple, but powerful. Two words that promise hope and better days ahead, along with some of the beautiful views that people have fallen in love with across the Tar Heel State.
We've had so many people, asking for different variations like, oh, we want this in a sweatshirt, we want this in kid sizes so our kids can wear it. We want this in, car decals, or it's clearly like people want to spread this around in different ways, and it's been really great to see.
It started small, but very quickly took off. They began to add more colors and styles. Orders came in from across the state, then from across the country. People wanted something to show their support for the many thousands of people who are now having to start over. Some ordering a single shirt, others wanted a lot more.
There have been a couple of people who have clearly been ordering for, some sort of event or multiple people to give out. So we always like to make sure to keep an eye out for those and throw in extra items, just make sure they're taken care of.
They decided that the money they raised would go to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund. And that decision was personal, too. In 2019, Will was trapped in South Carolina by Hurricane Dorian. Red Cross workers not only rescued him, they also gave him shelter for a few days.
I ended up having to stay at one of the Red Cross places because my car was totaled. And I went out with them that week, and they were doing so much good. They would set up, shelters, and they'd distribute food and water, and it was fantastic.
He never forgot how much he needed help at that moment. That's why Will and Maddie say it's so important to give back right now and help people who have nowhere else to turn.
Our feedback so far has been amazing. Everyone's saying, thank you for the support. Again, we did not expect it to get this big so quickly.
Their designs sold through Miss Maddie May raised almost $12,000 in the first week alone.
It's been insane in the best way.
It just shows the power of an image, along with the determination of two people who know what it's like to be helped during a storm, and they didn't want a friend to face this storm alone. Now, after that $12,000 donation this week, they donated another $10,000 from the sales of these shirts, hats, and decals. And they've also expanded their line to include one that features an image of Tennessee and another with an image of Florida. Now, sales of those items will be used for donations to the Red Cross in those respective states. You want to find out more, go to their website, Miss Maddie May, and again, May is spelled M-A-E, MissMaddieMay.com, or just look for their pages on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.